What's up, YouTube? I know it's been a while since I've made a video. Busy trying to get my shit sorted. Um, so I have not found a job since the last time I made a video. I'm supposed to start on something on Monday at a pizza place. I have a interview on Saturday at a new restaurant in downtown where I live. What else? Also, my roommate's car got repoed, and our landlord is taking us to court for basically money, or money he thinks that he's owed. I'm not on the lease though, and so I really don't think I have anything to worried about. I never signed a lease. The only thing I signed was something for my dog to stay here, and I paid him for that. What else? Yeah, so my roommate's car got repossessed last week sometime, and he hasn't been going to work. I gave him $300 that he thinks that he's owed, I suppose. When I was in jail, he said that he paid my rent for 2 months, but on the papers that were delivered to us for my landlord and his court date, he said he wasn't paid for the months that I was in jail. So I don't know who's lying, or if he didn't pay them, if he did pay them. But I gave him $300 to try and get his car out, but he still hasn't got his car. And so his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend is driving him to work until he does get his car, which, it could be another week, because I think he owes like at least another 400 or 500 to get it out. And on top of that, it's if it's sitting in a impound yard, it's probably collecting money too for the impound. And I try and tell him this, but he procrastinates a lot about everything. Like, I would have been on top of that shit, and I would have tried to got to my work at other means. And I hate to badmouth him or talk shit, but we're in the shit right now. I'm looking for a new place to live. You know how hard it is to find a place to live that allows dogs, that doesn't want a shitload of money of security deposits and first month's rent because you have bad credit. Now, I got another buddy too that wants to move in too, so we're trying to get a 3-bedroom house. And of course, who do you think's doing all the work and trying to find the house? Me. So I've got the stress of that on me. Not to mention all the bullshit with my court. I need to go in for a or alcohol evaluation on St. Patrick's Day. The irony on that. And that's $230. Got my court date on the 12th. I went to my last court date on the 2nd of February, and the police officer didn't show up, and the state's attorney wasn't even ready. It was like two slackers there, not dressed very nice at all. I don't know if they do things in Cook County differently than they do in DuPage County, but they looked so unprofessional and they weren't ready. So I paid my lawyer $1,000 that I brought with me in case they were going to arrest me for breaking my bond, which they didn't. So I gave my lawyer $1,000. So I need to start working. And then finding a place to stay. I would love to have a place to my own, but I don't think it's doable, you know. I don't, I don't have that sort of money to do it every day or to, pay it once a month. I'm looking at $900 to $1,000 a month. Not even fucking working. How the fuck am I gonna pay that? You know, I got my taxes and I got my 401k. Like I said, I paid off my lawyer. Or not paid him off, but I paid him $1,000. So I got like $900 sitting in my account. Most likely, I'm hoping that it'll be towards some sort of deposit on a house or an apartment. Yeah, and I got my scram to pay for. I gotta pay for restitution. I got all my court fines. I gotta try and make it up to my probation on the 23rd. I got a lot of shit against me, and it sucks, man. It is bringing me down so much. And I try and see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it is so fucking bleak. I mean, it's hard, man. And I've been looking for places to stay, and I had a job at Molex, and they looked at my background, and they did hire me, but as soon as they looked at my background, they never called me back. They gave me the job and everything. They gave me 3 new chef coats and a hat, so they hired me, and then they found out my background, and then they never took any of my phone calls after that. Also, so it's either this pizza place or the new restaurant that's going up in the town I live in the downtown. If I get those, I gotta try and stay around here so that I'm not traveling all over. So I gotta try and stay in the town. I would love to stay in the town. Cheaper for me. Like, I don't have enough fucking bills to pay. And what else? Yeah, it's really bleak for me right now. It sucks. I don't know if I can't even see the fucking end of this fucking dark ass tunnel. Especially with the court date hanging over my head. I don't know exactly what they're going to throw at me. My lawyer said he's going to try and get off with no jail time because I already served 60 days in DuPage County. And he's going to try and get the probation, if that's what they give me, to run concurrent with the probation I'm already on in DuPage County. That would be ideal, because then I would only have to visit one probation officer once a month for the next couple of years, unless they give it longer than that. I've thought about moving down to the south side of Chicago. Thought about out west to Aurora, which is, both of them are cheaper. They're not in the greatest of neighborhoods, but if it comes to it, I will do it. I don't give a shit. It'll be a roof over my head. And then, yeah, I had a house to look at on Saturday, and the lady called me up yesterday saying that she already took the application of someone else. So that house is gone. It would have been ideal for 3 people. It was $1,600 a month for 3 people, and that's like $530 or something. I don't know. But the biggest thing is trying to get the homeowners to allow dogs. And I've got him with me. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is trying to find a place for us, for both me, just me and him. Like, I would totally take a studio apartment for just me and him. I'm not really worried about myself. I'm worried about... You want to stop? I'm not really worried about myself, more worried about what happens to him. I've had people offer to foster him while I'm going through this, and I might take it up on him. But it sucks, man. I'm trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And when I got out of jail, I was so motivated to do shit. And then when I start looking at what's against me, it brings me down so much. And then I got no friends. All the friends I had were basically drinking buddies, and the two friends that I have now, one's my roommate and the other is a guy that, helped me out while I was in jail and delivered money for me and giving me some rides everywhere. He's cool. Another friend, she came and visited me in jail, and she barely ever talks to me now. I don't know what the hell's up her ass or what, but it sucks. And you ain't got shit to go to. And I was so motivated when I got out. I gotta get motivated again. I gotta find whatever's inside me and fucking tear it out and fucking get back to being motivated and being able to see that light at the end of the tunnel. I don't see it right now, and it sucks. But I have an interview on Saturday morning, and hopefully that'll be the start of something good. Well, thanks for watching. There's probably no one even watching anyway, but I need to get it out. And here's to the next time that I see you. Take care.